Okay, so welcome back to another episode of the More or Less podcast. I'm your host Nas, and on the left we have Mydrick.
Hello.
On the right side of me, we're gonna have Rob, and
Hey.
these are our two new guests. But I'm gonna let them introduce themselves to you guys. Mydrick.
My name is Mydrick. I'm about to turn 24. I'm not. I don't know what to call myself. I don't know. I just go to work. So
Okay.
I work at the airport, so pretty much just a regular degular, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, I'm Rob, R-O-B. I'm 22 and I'm a Capricorn, and that's pretty much it. I'm from Dallas and used to live in New York for school, and I'm back here. So, yeah, that's it.
Okay. How's y'all day been going?
It's been good. It's been tiring today. It's been a pretty good day. It's been pretty chill. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, I've had a pretty good day today. Nothing eventful, but it was a day.
Yeah, average.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
You tired?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I didn't went to the gym today. Y'all both know I just moved down here to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So just trying to get around, trying to find my little, my little schedule of work and the gym and stuff like that. It's just been tiring. It's just been very, very tiring.
How's Dallas been so far? Because you've been here for like,
it's been cool because
now?
you seen me when I was at the club.
I saw you at the club
acting crazy.
at Mr.
But I had went out with him individually as well, and it was more of a relax.
Okay, cool.
Relaxed
was
time.
that after or before I saw you?
That was after you saw me,
Okay,
but it
gotcha.
wasn't that day. It was the next day on.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yeah, and I
The
actually
next day?
Yeah, and I actually had a way better time because I didn't.
So
drink
you
so much.
recovered and you just went out the next day?
Not the next day.
Oh, okay.
Not the next day. Maybe like 2-3 days.
Okay,
after
got
that
you.
day.
I was like, are you
because
ready?
I was in hospital, y'all. Drinking too much. They tried to roofie me.
Okay. Which is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
But you're okay now.
Because the guy that I went out with, he was just like, "Oh, I couldn't find you." I when I woke up in the hospital, I was just like, "Damn!" Like, I don't know, but it taught me a lesson not to get too comfortable with people.
Definitely,
Don't get too comfortable with people because I usually go out with my best friend in North Carolina, and I know he'll take care of me. And not everybody's like that. Some people are just like, "I'm drinking. I don't give a fuck what you doing. I'm doing what I'm doing." Because you even saw me that night. You was like, "Yes, you were crazy."
Yeah.
You was crazy.
I knew you were like lit. I was like, where did he go? Honestly, my intuition was like,
so, and you telling me all that, I don't remember what the fuck happened.
It's crazy.
Either.
I know. I'm just not
I'm
okay.
like, someone could have beat the hell out of me or something like that. But how long y'all both been in Texas?
Well, we both were born here.
Yeah. Dude, you were born in Dallas?
I was.
Okay,
yeah.
boom.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was born in Dallas. And I was raised here too. I just went to college in New York and then I came back here after I graduated. So I've been back here since August 2022. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I always ask people? Like, how's the dating scene in Dallas?
It's a little dry, I would say.
I feel like it is kind of dry. Like, I don't know. Like, I've had a couple cute dates here and there, but I think I have more fun in New York. I'm not gonna lie. I have more fun up there.
My mom's from New York.
Yeah, you said you were born there, right?
I was.
Yeah, which part? Queens?
But wait. What
Mm-hmm.
was I forgot my train of thought. The dating scene.
Oh, the dating scene.
I had a question I wanted to ask about the dating scene because when I first got here, I got tatted by this guy, and he was just like, it's a certain area where all more younger people are in.
Okay.
And I forgot what he told me.
Maybe Deep Ellum? Deep Ellum?
No.
I would say Arlington.
Arlington?
Yeah.
Yeah, Arlington, do we have it like all the niggas? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, I can say that.
Yeah, you can say
that.
I can say that. It was going to come out my mouth.
I had to make sure.
It was going to come out my mouth.
Cool.
It definitely was going to come out my mouth.
Okay.
Let's do a shot. Let's do another shot.
Okay, we can do
another shot. I already got some in my cup.
Okay.
If I get too drunk, you need some?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see.
Okay. Let's do a shot.
Oh, I see y'all with the green shoes.
We didn't plan
you
it.
Did say
We
that.
literally, even the engineer, he was like, "Damn, y'all all got green on. It'd be crazy if he had green on too."
I wish I had green on. Shit, we could have been the luck of the Irish up in here.
Yeah, we really could have. I'm so glad to have you guys up here, though.
I'm glad to be here. Honestly, I was excited because
I feel like both of y'all are sonically different, but y'all all, I feel like both of you guys bring some type of uniqueness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're a Scorpio, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, so
And
I
I'm
thought
a
it's
Leo.
gonna be a fun combination. Like we got fire, we got water, we got ground or earth or whatever. So
yeah. It definitely is. Okay, so on my podcast, we usually do a mental health note.
Okay.
Where I ask you guys a few mental health questions and we talk about mental health. How's you guys' mentals been going? And we'll start with you, Mike.
Okay. My mental's been okay. You know, I did used to struggle with depression back then, but these past couple of years, I've been pretty content, just enjoying my life, you know. Of course, there's stuff that stressed me out, but I guess I'm just older and more mature, so I don't react the same way that I used to in the past. So I think I'm just more so mature, so I can handle my emotions better than once before.
Okay. I like that. I like that because I feel like mental health is really important. And I feel like when you practice like self-care, like you feel better when your mental is in a good space as well. How about you, Rob?
I feel like honestly, I'm kind of in a state of like slight maybe depression right now, but I think I'm still pushing through. Like I haven't given up on myself. I feel like I'm just kind of just going through a phase of like transition. Like when you're going through the next phase of your life.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm in the middle of that right now. So I think I'm just working on making sure I keep the right people around me and like and not trying to get too much into like escapism tactics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm doing good. Like, I mean, today was a good day. I would give myself like a 6 out of 10
for today.
Yeah, today.
Today I give myself a 3 out of 10. I was
3 out.
No, because when you move,
and
you're trying to like find a job and then find your stuff for your car, and then I work another job, a government job. I'm not.
And then find your people, because I mean, you just went through what you went through. So
and
like,
find like a good friends, a good group of people, a good 1 or 2 people.
Facts.
So I'm so used to always hanging out with my friend in North Carolina and just him.
And that's your best friend. So it's like, you can trust him fully. You don't got to think too much about shit.
Yeah, because we just had a phone conversation and I was naked. I was naked. He seen everything. He was like, "Why the fuck are you naked?" And he laughed at me. He was just like, "Oh my God, I just got flashed."
Oh my God.
He was like, "But it ain't nothing I ain't seen before." So he was just like, at this point, we're brothers.
Okay. Yes.
He was like, "Because I didn't see you naked more than times I see you."
Yeah.
My mental it's been up and down, but I feel like mental health is very important.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people like to talk about it be the drugs, and it's not the drugs, it's how we use them.
So what you mean by that? Like it be the drugs?
A lot of people say drugs play a part in people's mental health, and I feel like people have been doing drugs for years. They have fun. Everybody has their drug. Whether it's alcohol, whether it's pop pills or anything. And there's no judgment here. It's just how we use them. Yeah. Because of our mental's not being in the self space. Because I know some people, they do coke just for fun. You know what I'm saying? Or they smoke weed, or they do this and that. And I feel like when it comes to me, like I probably drink a lot. Because I have a lot of alcoholics in my family, so I feel like drinking is like my getaway, and it's probably a learned behavior. And I know it's not right, but I definitely be like, okay, let me not drink so much. Because like when I went out with you, I did not drink as much.
Yeah,
but before that, I was drinking, and because the guy, he was just like, "You're up." He was like, "You're tight. You're real uptight, Nas." And I was drinking. I said, "Whoa!" Lost it, and don't even remember my interaction with you.
Right.
And I was on the phone with my mom, and she was just like, "That's crazy. Someone could have heard you, robbed you. Thank God you won't in no gutter place." You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's move on to some trending topics.
Okay.
So, I got a few trending topics up here.
Okay.
So, how do you feel about Glorilla saying being toxic and delusional at your highest in your 20s? Do you agree or disagree?
Like, is she saying that she promotes that?
Yeah, she promoted that. She was like, you need to be the utmost toxic and delusional as hell while you're in your 20s.
You know what? Okay, so I kind of feel like my first thought is I see what if I'm trying to understand her, I'm trying to see it as like she believes that your 20s is like the best time to make mistakes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And to like basically dream big and do whatever it is you want to do in your life. Because I feel like when you get older, you have to think more about stability. Like, you're going to have a family most likely, or you're just going to be so old that it's like, not old, because I feel like when you're in your 30s, you're not old, but like when you're in your 30s, it's kind of like you can't be making the same mistakes you made when you were like 22, 21, 20.
Yeah.
Or you're going to look childish.
Yeah.
So if she's saying kind of like do what the fuck it is you want to do and just not give a fuck and be kind of unapologetic about it, I agree. But like, I wouldn't necessarily promote being toxic.
Yeah.
Like,
Either,
I feel like
that's
toxic
crazy.
is
I
crazy.
feel like when you're a big person like that and you promote that, you make people feel like it's good to be delusional about a that don't really want you.
Because it's easy for her to say that because she's where she's at. She's in her position. Not everyone's in her position. So I feel like it's a teensy bit irresponsible to say that shit, knowing that like there's people that's not in her position that's going to just do that and think that they can like be like her. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I do think I understand kind of where she's coming from. But at the same time too, Glorilla, when she came up, she was stressing that she did like a 60-day cleanse. Like, she was like, oh, I did a 60-day cleanse of no, like, alcohol, no niggas. And then that's when FNF first popped off. So I feel like she wasn't necessarily being, like, toxic herself.
Yeah.
Maybe. I wouldn't imagine. But, I mean, it was toxic and what else? What was the second
Delusional.
thing?
She was just, like, being toxic.
I like the delusional part because I think sometimes you got to believe shit even if it don't make sense.
I never thought about it like that. Yeah. You know, a lot of people delusion, right? So when you're delusional...
It has a negative context.
It has a negative context on it, and it's just like, it's not reality.
Facts.
You know?
Yeah, my motto is I'm young and dumb. That's my excuse.
Yeah, young and dumb. Young motto free.
Yeah, so I understand the delusional part, but to just be toxic, I don't know. I just don't like negative energy. And
facts.
There's no point to just be, negative. Like, I understand being free, living your life, being yourself, having fun, but...
Yeah.
Be kind to one another.
Honestly, because I believe in like karma. So I believe like if you toxic as shit, it's gonna come back at you one day and you're gonna be wondering why this shit's going on in your life. And it's like, it's because you were doing that shit on March 3rd. You know what I mean? Like,
really?
Yes. Like, I feel like you cannot just be doing whatever you want and think that it's not gonna come back at you. So I don't believe in necessarily being toxic. Honestly, I feel guilty when I'm toxic. Like, I don't know when I'm being toxic, but I'll feel guilty. Like, I'll really try to like put some reins on it. Delusional, I could support that.
And toxic, I talked about it on another episode. I feel like a lot of people be toxic because of what they see on social media. A lot of people like...
Blueface and Krishan type shit.
Like, yes.
Hello.
And I'd be like, you don't have to act like they'll...
Yeah, no.
I know everyone here, all of us, probably done seen or watched the Baddie Show.
Hello, yeah.
Or you just seen and watched...
You've
been on social media and you see how Blueface... Because I remember it was one episode and he was talking to her crazy. And I was just like, you're not about to talk to me like that.
Hello?
Like, you get about my apartment.
Hello? And she would just be crying. I'm like, I wish a nigga talk to me like that and I'm going to be crying.
I had someone talk. I was dating this guy and he was kind of talking to me crazy. And I just was like, please don't talk to me like that. I try to still be respectful. But I was going to go crazy because he was just
said, I'm about to go crazy. Please don't talk to me like that. Like,
and he was like, that's what the fuck I said.
What you mean that's what the fuck
I was just like,
is there more details to this story? Like, what was he doing? Can we get into it?
You know what? I ain't even going to give him that light. I ain't good at light.
You don't want to get too much light.
He probably watching this like, shit, he already got the name of the podcast, what we was talking about. But another trending topic I want to talk about is, being ghosted. Being ghosted. I feel like you got to like be mentally like, if someone ghosts you, I've never been ghosted, but.
What? Are you dead ass?
No.
You never been ghosted?
No.
Oh.
No, I've never been ghosted.
Wow.
Have you ever ghosted
I feel
somebody?
like that's like a thing. Like, everybody been ghosted.
I have ghosted someone. I wish you would ghost me. I'll pop up at your house.
Oh, like, so you the ghoster.
Yeah, I have ghosted
Okay, so you
someone.
Casper.
Yeah, because sometimes when I'm dating or when I'm going on dates, I told you about some of my dates, and like I'll be like, I'll meet a guy, right? And I was just having a conversation about a typical guy, the one I got off the phone with, and I just feel like a car, a place to stay, and a job is 3 necessities of life, right? Now we all don't be having all at the time, right?
Thanks, yeah.
But for you not to have a car and you feel like it's cool not to have a car or it's not important, how are you going to get to the
Especially
date?
here.
How you going to get to the date?
New York is different.
New York
but-
is different. You can.
Yeah.
That's like the one
And
place I thought you
he
don't
was
have to have a
saying,
car.
he was like, I don't need a car. I can Lyft and Uber. You're not in New York.
You're wasting so much money. That's so much money.
Yeah,
wasted.
and it just like
It's not
it kind of turned me
practical.
off. And sometimes my mom or my friend, my best friend, he'll be like, "Stop talking to him," and that's my way of ghosting. Like once I get to know you and you say something, and I ask you on the second try how you feel about this or why you, and you give me an answer that I'm not looking for, or I just see we not gonna match, ghost. Stop talking to you.
I think that's valid. I could see people saying, "Oh, you could at least tell them whatever," but sometimes you just gotta be like, "Goodbye,"
Yeah.
like you know.
So you've been ghosted before?
I'm sure I have. I don't remember.
I've definitely
Yeah.
been ghosted, but I've also ghosted.
Yeah, I've ghosted somebody
So
as
I've just
well.
been both
Yeah.
sides.
Because I know if you get ghosted, you gotta feel so like,
Yeah,
what'd
it
I
does
do?
hurt.
It was like that at first.
Yeah.
At first, I would be more hurt about it, like, damn, and I'll overthink it and shit.
Yeah.
But these days, when a nigga ghosts me, I'm like, you did me a favor.
Right.
Right. Because I'm like,
Right.
you the
Right.
trash took itself out.
Right.
Like, no shade. It's just like, that means I'm very spiritual, so I just believe whatever will be. So
Yeah.
it's like, if you took yourself out of the situation, then you weren't for me.
Yeah.
So if you ghost me, I'm like, okay, shit. Like, there's still other people out there.
Yeah.
But I've also ghosted.
Mhm.
I try not to ghost, but I feel like when I ghost, it's because I feel like the person will be resistant or not have the best reaction to me telling them the real truth.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I think personally communication is key. So ideally, I would just tell them how it is.
Yeah.
But I think that comes with emotional maturity. I think when you're emotionally immature, you just want to like skedaddle and not have to deal with like the repercussions of telling them the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened to the last person I ghosted. I just didn't
Okay.
want to do the back and
Are
forth.
you talking about the Leo?
Facts.
No, I didn't ghost him.
Okay, so it's 2 more trending topics. Or
Okay.
just 2 more things. So I was on, Instagram, and this thing went viral on this girl. She was like, do you do hoe trips? She was talking about hoe trips. I don't know if y'all seen it. And she was just like, if you anti-hoe, you not coming on the trip. And I just was like, who do that?
What does that mean? I'm sorry.
Hoe trips?
Hoe trips, what's that?
Yeah, she was just like, if you don't want to hoe, I don't want you to come on my trip because you ain't gonna be down to hoeing on me, on my homegirls and my homeboys. We
wants
hoeing.
to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants to have like a hot girl summer.
No
matter what time of the
she
year.
said hoe trips.
Hoe trips?
Yeah, hoe trips.
Oh, so trips is just for hoeing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she said, if you not hoeing, I don't want you to come on my trip because you're gonna be anti-hoe.
Okay.
And I just was like, where
What
they
you
do
think of
that
that?
at?
What'd you think of that? So what are you asking though?
I've never went on a whole trip anywhere.
Me neither. I mean, okay, fine. So I've had a trip before where like
You knew you was like, I'm gonna fuck.
I didn't, but the friend I had with me was.
How do y'all go on trips places and y'all know y'all just gonna fuck?
But I didn't know he was, but I was supporting it because I was just like, because I felt like he didn't have as much experience as me and he was more new to the game. So I was supporting, I was like, okay, friend, go do your thing. But then after he was doing his thing for like maybe 3-4 times, I was like, oh shit, now I want to kind of do my thing. So I kind of went back into my whole little phase, but I feel like I already had my whole phase. So I feel like I just be chilling. But I wouldn't do a trip on purpose just to
hoe.
So like I do travel a lot, so I don't.
Yeah.
You don't go somewhere just to have sex.
Just to hoe,
Right.
no.
Like-
I'm going somewhere just to have fun in the city
Like-
I'm in.
Like
You're
that's just
right.
one of the excursions you check off your to-do list.
Literally,
right?
it's like an extracurricular activity.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay. And then one more topic I do want to talk about is
Okay. Can I add one after you?
yes.
Okay.
So one more topic I do want to talk about is how do y'all feel about so this was in the news. So y'all know, I know y'all both know about Grindr.
What's that? No, I'm playing.
Everybody here know about Grindr.
Yeah,
So
Grindr.
there was a Texas man who got 20-year sentence for meeting up with this guy and killing him. And you know, a lot of straight people do that. They meet up with people, try to rob them on Grindr and Jack. And I know everybody act like they know what the app is. They know what the app, just like y'all know what Tinder is. Y'all know what the damn app is. So he actually met up with this guy. He killed him on Grindr, and it was recently.
Did they say how he killed him?
No, I ain't look deep into that.
Okay,
I just was like, I do.
I mean, it's fucked up. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's why I always tell people to be safe when you're on these apps or dating apps, because even my mom, she be like, y'all crazy, because my mom is from like older times, so she was like, well, no, dating apps, it's just when you was out, that's how you met your person.
Yeah.
You know, now everything is so modernized, and just, you know, you can kind of meet people on the app, which I think is cool, you know, because some people are very, very shy people. Because I know I'm shy, but I know once I get some look at me, I'm going to talk to you.
Okay.
Do y'all
I
be
feel
on
like
Grindr?
So I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was definitely the type of person that was like on Grindr a lot when I was younger. I haven't been on Grindr for 2 months. Deadass. I haven't been on Grindr. I haven't been on Jack for 2 months. But when I was on it, I was on it. Okay. And I feel like I never got into a situation where it was like too crazy like that because I was using my intuition. But I will say for people that are like 18 to 21 out there, like, you shouldn't ever meet up with somebody if they don't send you a face pic. And if that shit's blurry, never be up with them. Because
I know a lot of DM men, they don't be wanting to send face pics.
Exactly. And don't
for you to
fall
meet
for
up
that
with,
shit.
For you to meet up with someone that want to wear a face mask and you can't see them.
Don't fall for that shit. That's a red flag.
That's how y'all be getting them STDs.
That's
and
a red
stuff
flag.
Like that.
STD, hello. Like, people don't be telling you the truth sometimes about their STD status. Like, people will lie. People will really lie.
Because you know, Twitter's out, and I be seeing a lot of people on Twitter, and I just be like, damn, everybody be messing around with each other raw.
Right. So it's like, you gotta really be careful. And even when a nigga tells you whatever, use your, like, a lot of times your body will tell you what you really need to know. And sometimes you think it and you know it deep down, but your dick starts talking and you get horny and you want to just do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Don't listen to your dick, because your dick will get you into so much trouble. I promise you. Like, I personally have been through it, so I could tell y'all personally. But I haven't been on for 2 months, and honestly, it's been a cleanse. Like, I just be using Tinder, BLK sometimes.
Because you can meet people on Tinder, and like one thing I don't like is when people be having on their Tinder still figuring it out. How you still figuring it out, and you in your 30s? What the fuck? You still figuring it out? What you still figuring it out? Just when you meet someone, just let them know. Yeah, I'm
old for that.
To be telling them something, I'm still figuring.
I'm still figuring it out, nigga. You 33, nigga. What? And it's like, we not trying to put judgment on people who are older, because everybody goes to shit on their own time.
Yes, because we're going to get old. Because I'm 25.
Let's be for real.
About to be 24.
25. You about to be 24. I'm 22.
What? Ooh.
What?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my gosh.
But, you know.
Wait, so you just turned 23 then?
No,
you said you about to be. Oh, it's
24.
Scorpio season.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, period.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
His birthday is like.
When's your birthday?
November 19th.
November 19th. Oh my God, your day's the day before my friend's birthday. Okay, period.
We were thinking about going to Houston for his birthday. And I was like. Yeah.
What y'all gonna do in Houston? Y'all gonna go to the clubs and shit?
Yeah, just go out.
Y'all already go to Houston before, didn't y'all?
No. We end up canceling it because I got here so late.
Okay, got you.
My Drake told him something. On the day, he was like, you want to get a next flight? And I was just like, that's only a 2-day.
Oh, y'all were gonna do a flight? Y'all not gonna drive there?
No, we're gonna fly.
And then get a car.
Wait, how'd y'all meet?
We were just talking about that.
We were just talking about that.
We met on Tinder.
Oh my gosh, I met him on Tinder too. Period. See, Tinder, that's why you can make friends on Tinder. You can make connections on Tinder for real. Grindr and Jack is the one where you can make some strange ass.
But what was your trending topic?
Oh, I was gonna ask what y'all thought, cause I'm into like female rap. Like, I'm a female rap enthusiast. So I want to know if y'all saw like Cobra by Megan Thee Stallion and what y'all's thoughts were, and just also y'all's thoughts on just the female rap game. Like, who are y'all's top 3 favorite rappers personally?
Female rappers?
Yeah.
Okay. So I haven't listened to the project yet. I've been seeing it online.
You've been seeing it online?
haven't,
Okay, cool.
Like, just sat down and listened to it just yet. But
Okay.
I like the visuals. I like what I see. It looks creative. I really like.
I listened to her song, and I just feel like, you know how when someone's rapping a song, anyone, they got some type of, they're telling you something. She just was like, yeah, someone cheated on me. That's basically all. And this really depressed. Like, you depressed, someone was cheating on you, but that's that. I ain't getting nothing else from that song.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? It was a good song, but man, play something else.
And who are your top 3 right now?
When it comes to female rappers, I listened to the City Girls album. I like that. Like, one of my favorite songs off their album is "Show Me the Money."
I love "Show Me the Money."
It made me move. I be at home moving around. The beat. And then, like, I listened to a lot of Meg old stuff, like her Halloween album.
What's Halloween album?
The Something for the Hotties.
Yeah, Something for the Hotties.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like that one.
Wait. Can you list like 3 songs off the album that you listen to?
Something for the Hobbies.
Let's go.
Something for the Hobbies. I think Let Me See It.
Let me see it. Okay.
That's the only one I listen to.
Okay, boom. Okay, got you.
See it. And then another person I listen to, I don't really listen to a lot of Nicki.
Nicki, of course. Nicki. What's your favorite Nicki album?
Sometimes I'll jump to Cardi B, but I'm like, that album old as fuck.
It is.
I
like, girl, when you gonna drop?
Nicki a lot.
Yeah. What's your favorite Nicki album?
I used to listen to Nicki when I was when I was DL. I used to listen to it. And like by myself. And my favorite album is, I think I like Pink Friday.
Oh, the first one?
I like Pink Print. I like certain songs. Yeah, so I like Pink Print, the first opening song, All Things True. What was it? Because she was talking about her brother. Yeah, she was talking about her brother and stuff like that. And she was really talking about what was going on in her life. A lot of them don't really talk about what's going on in their personal life. Yeah. And then I listened to Pink Friday, the first song on that, I'm the Best. Because she was talking about buying her mom a house, and I don't think anyone nowadays think like that. They just think money, money, money for me. They don't really be trying to take care of their family. So I really Pink Print, Pink Friday, yeah. Because I know me, like I be trying to get there to the top where, you know, I'm financially good and I can take care of myself and my immediate family, like my mom, my dad, my brothers, and stuff like that. But those are like my top 3. What about you, my drink?
My top 3, well, Nicki, of course. I like Nicki Minaj. I don't like the way she's been carrying herself these past couple of years. But
really?
No.
You don't like, or you do like?
He said he doesn't like the way.
Doesn't like. Oh, yeah. Why?
Well, first of all, this whole Pink Friday 2 rollout, it's like, you not have a marketing team with the Instagram lives, like.
I kind of
feel
like
the unreleased tracks and shit.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like she be doing that because, like, you know, a lot of people, they feel like when you rap, when you doing something, I feel like everything you do is definitely a competition. You know what I'm saying? And when you got people coming at your neck, or you hear a shot, hell yeah, I'm gonna reply to a shot. And then you got people just disrespecting you, like. I feel like you kind of got to change up how you coming in, because it's just like, I'm just not going to let you come in my shit and do whatever you think you're going to do now. Because I feel like it happens like that at jobs. You know, you have the older people and they've been there a lot. They be like, hold up. You got to give me some respect before you just come in here and, you know, disrespect me.
Right.
So I kind of feel like, you know, Cardi and them, they kind of be disrespecting her or throwing little shots at her. So she be like, I know she just did the VMAs thing.
A Cardi?
Nicki.
Oh, Nicki.
And Cardi and Meg did it too, and you can tell it's tension between them.
I mean, they all do that. I think she may have started it, Nicki may have started it, but they all.
She threw a shoe at her. You throw a shoe at me, or you try to harm me physically, we always go have beef.
It's Nicki and Meg though, because she said, "I don't fuck with horses since Christopher Reeves."
Because I feel like Meg is
Snake
not. And Meg kind of. You can kind of tell when someone's too friendly and they friendly with everybody, chummy.
And she the opposite, and I was just crazy. I think she learned her lesson. Because I think she was too friendly at first, and then she realized what she did.
Yeah, being too friendly.
Yeah, and that's a life lesson, low key.
It is, but I kind of feel like they be trying to. I don't feel like they be coming for Nicki's spot. They be coming in disrespectful to her. And when someone's been doing this for a while, or your elders, you're supposed to respect your elders and not be disrespectful. Hello. And when you're a fan of someone, you don't have to like their personality, but you still give them respect. And if I have a personal conversation with you, like say we was on this podcast and we was arguing, I'm not gonna bring the argument to the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because that's that's unprofessional, and we still got something we're doing. It's still business. So
it's just being real. Like if you have someone's number, you should be able to talk to them on the phone.
Yeah.
Not bring that shit to social media, bring that shit to Twitter.
And I think a lot of them be very rough around the edges. They don't have like teams that talk to them like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why she be coming at people next. And, you know, her rollout is probably kind of like messed up, but it still works for her. Because I feel like when you got a good fan base and you have a fan base that's yours, you can do anything, you know?
Mm-hmm. What y'all think about Halle Bailey? Like, you know, they say she's pregnant, but Halle Bailey's on Twitter over here, like, posting, like, old pics of herself.
Yeah.
It's showing that she's not pregnant. Yeah. I don't want to bring attention to it because I love Halle Bailey, so I don't want to disrespect her because she's low-key trying to hide she's pregnant. But it's like, we all kind of know she's pregnant. So I want to know what y'all thoughts is on just people just commenting on people's pregnancy and just, like, if you know someone's pregnant, but she's obviously trying to hide it, like, do you feel like people should respect that, or it's just like, they gonna call it up regardless, it is what it is. Like,
well, I'm a Chloe and Halle fan. I like them both. Yeah.
Okay.
But when it comes to pregnancy, I feel like you shouldn't speak on it until that person speaks on it, because you don't know what's going on in their body. You know,
Facts.
some people have stillbirth, some people are carrying, you know, dead babies. So you don't know what's going on in their life. So unless they speak about it, doesn't matter how big their stomach is.
Okay.
Say anything.
Okay, because they could be just eating good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never
and
know.
I feel like that. And you don't even know, maybe they're superstitious. Maybe they don't want to talk about it until they feel like they're healthy enough or it's very far along in the pregnancy. Yeah. So I get it. I feel like people just do it a lot because people peep it and they want to talk about it and they think it's funny.
Yeah.
But it's like, this is a real person's life. You know what I mean? A real baby in someone's stomach. So I get why she would want to keep it private, because Halle never gave, like, she with all the drama and, like, she wants attention, like, for no reason. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel? I know a big topic that everybody's been talking about. Like, how do y'all feel about 50-50 in relationships?
Like, could you go into a little bit deeper?
Like, do you feel like
it should be like that?
In a relationship, you feel like it should be 50-50?
Mm-hmm. I think it should be. Like, why? Like, as opposed to what? Like, one person doing more?
Or just both of you do it equal?
Yeah, I think it should be equal.
I think it should be equal. Isn't 50-50, like, that'll be equal, right?
Yeah.
So I think it should be. I feel like that's only fair. I feel like if you... Why? Oh, okay, what you think?
I don't feel like it should be 50-50. I feel like you just never know. Some people be with people who make less money than them. So then it becomes, it's not 50-50. It's like, I could do more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Because
if you work in a corporate position and your person works at McDonald's, like, it's not 50. It's about 50-50 then.
I mean, that's regarding finances.
That's finances, right. Hello? Yeah. So, when I say 50-50, I mean more like, I feel like as humans, we not better than the next person.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you be in a relationship with somebody, you should treat them like you should treat anybody else, like with respect, how you want to be treated. I say that's 50-50. I feel like if you thinking you better than this person because you make more money than them, I feel like that's wrong. If you're saying like this person makes more money because they're in corporate America and one person's in McDonald's, obviously, okay, this person in corporate America probably going to spend more money than the person in McDonald's.
So then it's not 50-50 then.
I think that's fine.
Different lifestyles.
But it's emotional 50-50. There's emotional 50-50. There's physical 50-50. There's like financial 50-50. I feel like 50-50 is more just like if things feel balanced. And I feel like, yes, financially, someone might have more money, but then maybe emotionally, this person with less money takes care of the person with more money in a way that makes them feel better than dealing with somebody who has equally as much.
Emotions don't pay the bills. I'm sorry.
Oh, so you're more focused on the finances.
Yes, because you know what I noticed growing up or just getting older, like I like going on dates. And when you with someone who don't got their money right, or they working on getting their money right, you can't, then you doing more than them, and then you feel like you being used. Like
you gotta walk to the park or something. You gotta go for a walk in the park.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm always doing a date, or I'm always thinking of something we could do every month or every 3 weeks, and you're just not doing nothing. You're just chilling. You know?
Really?
I mean,
because I've been with a lot of people where they stay with their peoples, right? So then you come back and forth in my crib, right? And then that's cool, but I like dates. And you talk about a date every 2 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I just feel like, what do I have you around? Like, you're gonna be with someone for a reason. Some people are with people because they make their mental bill good. Some people are with people because they pay all their bills. I ain't asked you to pay all my bills, but I'm asking you to take me out. You know,
that's fair though. I feel like you shouldn't lower your standards for somebody. Like, you shouldn't lower your standards. If you feel like you want to go on dates regularly, that's your standard for dating. That's how you enjoy dating. So if somebody makes this money, they can't offer you that. It's like, they might like you. Okay, that's valid, but they can't give you. It's that compatibility, like, versus like, okay, you like them, but are y'all really compatible in the long run?
Yeah, but when I was talking about 50-50, how can you go 50-50 with someone who's not financially in your bracket? If they work at McDonald's and you work at corporate and y'all move in and you're paying most of the bills, it's not 50-50. Because I'm putting out more money. I'm probably working more than you're probably working more than me, but you're not getting the same amount. So it's just
but you have to realize you're in different tax brackets. So the things you can afford versus the things they can afford. I think
it's just seeing the situation how it is and deciding if you want to deal with it.
Right.
Because I've dated somebody before where I feel like I made more money than them. And I was like, okay, like.
It was cool. And then you was just like,
it was cute until I felt like it was certain things where
because you start feeling
like they're
used.
using too much money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you shouldn't feel like using too much money on me. Because I feel like I'm using money on you freely, generously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's where it's like, okay, that's a problem. But if I feel like you hustling, doing your thing, and I really believe in you that you gonna make it, I'll be in that position for a little bit until you get yourself up. But if I feel like you kind of just where you at and you not really trying, or you feel like that's just where you want to be at, then eventually it's going to create tension because I'm like, okay, am I really just kind of like lowering myself? Because I've had friends tell me before, like, if I was dating somebody that I felt like I was kind of settling for, they'd be like, Rob, like, you low-key over here settling, like you punching down, you don't need to do that. And sometimes, like, when we in this world with dating where people like to be like independent or hyper independent or have all this, just the dating world right now, sometimes we accept things that we're not
okay with.
And we're not okay with. And it's not, sometimes you got to remember there's always going to be something out there for you. You just got to like make sure you stick to what you stand on. You know what I mean? So,
because a lot of times on social media, 50-50 is people be talking about finances. Like a lot of times I'll be hearing, would you go 50-50? No, I don't want to go 50-50.
Thanks.
No, I don't want to go 50-50. I want to go on dates. I want to travel. Before, maybe 2-3 years ago, I didn't want to travel, but I wanted to go on dates. But I be wanting to travel now, and to move around, it costs. So that means you need to have a job and be working towards.
You gotta
something.
be prepared to date. Dating costs money. I'm not gonna lie. When you bring a whole other person into a relationship, you taking care of another person.
It
you
really
gotta spend money.
Why people be like dating costs money?
It does.
If you go on a date.